Video shows a woman apparently detained and taken away by ICE. This happened, here it is, over the weekend. Fox 11's Matthew Seedorf, he's live downtown outside the ICE detention building after speaking with that woman who caught it all on camera. Matthew.
Yeah, that neighbor tells us that the woman who was apprehended was brought to this ICE building here behind me. This as we start seeing more arrests like this across our area.
These people are asking her for her identification and asking her if she's from Mexico.
New video of federal agents making a possible immigration apprehension this week outside Los Angeles.
She was on her way to work and they just proceeded to take her out of the car and take her. ICE is in Pomona, you guys.
This taken Monday morning outside Diana Delgado's home in Pomona.
The first thing I heard was, "What part of Mexico are you from?" But very aggressively in Spanish. And I knew something was wrong, so I proceeded to record.
A Lynn teenager is in ICE custody following a fight with her younger brother. A neighbor, hearing all of this commotion, called police to report a domestic disturbance. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Priscilla Casper.
And I'm Colton Bradford. Now, many locals were under the impression that ICE would only target violent criminals. NBC 10's Oscar Margain is live for us from the State House tonight, where a rally it was held earlier. Oscar, good evening to you. What's the relation between this case that is playing out in Lynn and the demonstration that was outside of Beacon Hill today?
Well, Colton, the pro-immigrant groups that were at the rally today say that the recent rhetoric by the president and the recent operations by ICE is causing confusion, misinformation, even fear among the immigrant community about the role between local police and ICE. Now, the family we spoke to exclusively in Lynn say that they share that fear that the immigration agents are going to be going after the rest of their family after their daughter was taken by ICE after that issue and disturbance call over at their home between her and her brother. Zenaida Hernandez is holding back tears, pleading with federal immigration authorities to release her daughter or allow her to be deported along with her. 18-year-old Zenaida Barrera was arrested by Lynn police on Monday after responding to a domestic disturbance call. Her stepfather says she and her 12-year-old brother were arguing over a cell phone. The police report says the boy was pushed to the ground. That same morning, the teen was taken to court to see a judge, but to her lawyer's surprise, she was taken by ICE.
It's unusual for ICE to take an individual into custody who has legal status here in this country.
Lynn Mayor Jared Nicholson assures his police department does not ask about a person's immigration status and worries these cases will hurt public trust.
If ICE wants to really partner with communities on public safety, that they need to be able to look at all of the circumstances.
Let's pass the Safe Communities Act.
Hey, Shalom, HALALYAM, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. Double honors unto my apostles and elders of great millstone that rule well and teach well, orderly and fervently through the Spirit. Peace, blessings, and salutations of the hopeful elect. Hey, I just want to make this quick video on, the recent ICE raids and arrests, detainments that have been going on, following DJ Trump's, taking office and all the executive orders that he's been signing and all this shit. They've been talking about illegal aliens and deporting them, getting rid of all the violent criminals, the traffickers, and the, drug cartel, gang members, and all that. But as you can see, the reality is this is trouble coming upon the Northern Kingdom right here, to where they going after these, woman that's just on her way to work. Easily they could just get identification, get this and that, and boom, they could. Because these niggas got records. They have the computer. They could get anything just off a fucking picture of you. Okay? And then you got this 18-year-old woman. Somebody go and call the fucking police because they hear, siblings get into a little fight. Alright? siblings get into fights all the time. They were just arguing over a phone, and the police come through and arrest the little lady, 18-year-old lady, and take her to fucking Maine. All right, they take her to a damn ICE detention center in Maine, all the way away from her home in Boston. Like what the? But hey, that's what the Lord is doing, man. This is maddening. Like, can you imagine, being in that position? Like, look at what the Northern Kingdom is going through. The Lord is really, making things move. This is just a taste of what's to come. Okay, and this is happening to the Northern Kingdom. This ain't happening to no damn Chinese immigrants, Moab, Ishmael, these Arabian immigrants. This ain't happening to nobody else but our people, man. This is happening to Israel. Okay, our people being targeted. These Edomites, proud as hell. Yeah, we're gonna get these illegals. Illegal is illegal. Come to the U.S. the right way. Which is fucking hysterical because these damn devils have not done anything the right fucking way. And who decides what the right way is? Because these devils have done nothing but rape, rob, and murder. These niggas stole the land. They came in and fucking slaughtered the Gadites and divided their land amongst themselves and created laws that give off the illusion of, well, we're going to do things the right way. We're going to do it according to the law. The law is the law. And then basically manipulate the law and use loopholes to their advantage. So they're getting it anyway, under the guise of lawfulness, which is nothing but deception. On one hand, this is what the Lord is doing to the Northern Kingdom. This is the punishment. These are the curses upon our people. That we're in captivity. We're under, the heavy hand of our oppressors, and we're at their mercy. They can do whatever they want with us. They can just take our fucking daughters to some goddamn detention center all the way in another city, another state. Can you imagine the anxiety, the stress, the despair the mother and stepfather, the little brother must be feeling? These damn ICE agents in these detention centers is bad enough. Who knows what they're doing? We already know how these niggas get down. That's fucked up, bro. And it's coming upon our people because these are the curses, man. We done transgressed against the Lord. We done trusted in our oppressors. These motherfuckers is not on our side, man. These motherfuckers do not care about us. They hate us. This is a perpetual hatred that Esau has for us. And Jake is learning the hard way what happens when you believe in the lies of your oppressors, man. And on the other hand, it shows you this damn devil, the so-called white man, Esau Edom. This is exactly how he gets down. Okay? And this is nothing but a sneak peek to what he is about to bring down the pipeline. Okay, the tribulation, the evils that's about to come upon our people. Okay? It ain't happened to nobody but the Northern Kingdom, man. And again, man, I said it in a live, but you Southern Kingdom Jakes, man, talking that shit. Okay? Talking about blacks for Trump and all that stupid shit. Okay, you idiots. Because Esau about to fuck you up too, man. You may not be dealing with this exact scenario, but it's another way. Esau's been fucking us up, man. Esau been screwing the Northern Kingdom over. You a so-called foundational black American, but you still a goddamn slave. None of the shit that all the hustling. Why do you have to hustle? Why can't you just have honest labor? Why can't shit just work out for you like it works out for these other nations? You dumbass niggas don't understand that. And you feed into the lies, the ideologies of these hateful devils. Proud to be an American, right? Proud to be a fucking Babylonian. Proud to believe in lies and stay upon him that smote us, Judah and Israel, the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, oppressed together. And yet you taking the side of this devil. You taking on the same mind as this fucking devil. And this is what he's doing to your brothers and sisters. It's real evil times that we're in. It's real evil times, and this is coming upon our people, man. This is what's going on, man. This is how serious this shit is. This is really fucking happening. And Esau, real proud, but that pride is about to be, the Lord about to put that fucking pride in check, man. You damn devils have done nothing but steal, destroy, and oppress. That's all you do. That's all you do. And you got the nerve to call somebody illegal, call somebody an alien, call someone a drug dealer, a gang member. Y'all the worst. Y'all the worst of the worst. That's that hypocrisy. Y'all attribute your crimes unto others, unto Jake, when y'all the first and worst offenders, man. Hey, but hey, don't worry about it, because the Lord's about to bring. He's about to tip the scales, man. That judgment's gonna come. It's coming upon our people first and foremost, but it's gonna come upon you, damn devils. Just wait on it. Okay, we expected this. We already know how it's gonna go. It don't make it any less infuriating. It don't make it any less, emotional. But we already knew. It ain't troubling us like that. We in the flesh. But, hey, rest assured, the Lord about to work. Okay? This is Jeremiah 30. I'll just read this scripture. I didn't want to make this long. But Jeremiah 30:12. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, thy bruise is incurable, and thy wound is grievous. There is none to plead thy cause, that thou mayest be bound up. Thou hast no healing medicines. And they said they got legal status, man. They didn't provide no updates. It's unusual for ICE to be going after someone with legal status. It's ridiculous, man. They just troubling Jake, man. Jake catching hell, man. Jake catching hell. So, thy bruise is incurable, and thy wound is grievous. There is none to plead thy cause, that thou mayest be bound up. Thou hast no healing medicines. We're in a condition where we are, our situation is pretty much unsalvageable on a worldly level. There's nothing that can be done to get our people out of, the state that we're in. As a nation, we're through, man. The exceptions don't make the rule. You got a couple hustlers. Y'all niggas are scamming. You guys are selling drugs, killing your people, hurting your own people, right? Regardless, you're selling drugs, scamming, hustling, all this stupid shit. It's not like you can pass it down to your children. You're gonna pass down a podcast, a YouTube channel to your son? What generational wealth? What business? Okay, what house? Jake hopping from apartment to apartment looking for lower prices. Jake is getting taxed to shit. Taxed to hell. Jake getting fucking $81, $5, $6 refunds on the taxes. Okay? You get a measly little stimulus check, and that shit gone by the end of the month, if that. Jake don't got it. What the fuck is a savings account? Jake don't know what a savings account even is. Okay? Invest with what money? There's no hope for Jake. In this world, there's no hope for Jake. Because there's always gonna be, you're always under the curses. It's always something to bring you down. That's not a victim mindset. That's the reality of the fucking situation. You're delusional if you don't see that. Okay? That's another attribute of theirs that they labeled us with. Victim mindset. The fuck are you talking about? That they really just don't want us. They really just don't want to acknowledge the shit that they're doing to us. Okay? So it said, thou hast no healing medicines. All thy lovers have forgotten thee. Right, these heathens that you niggas trusted in, these heathens that's supposed to be your friends. Right? They're supposed to be your friends. They're supposed to be your fellow Americans, right? Your fellow humans. Give me a second. Right? Your allies. Right? Your allies. That's what they call them. The allies. Are you an ally to BLM, to Black Lives Matter, the Hispanic, Mexican, whatever, brown coalition, whatever the fuck? You don't got no goddamn allies. Them niggas is not out for your best interests. They want to support the gays or some shit. They're not supporting you and your cause. They're not for the elevation of your people, liberty. You're not free. You pay taxes. Everything you do is tracked and traced. You're not allowed to rise above the reputation of your people. You're confined to certain limitations that you're not even close to. You know, they talk about, I don't know what it's called, the glass ceiling, I believe. Jake ain't even near the glass ceiling. The few exceptions that do come near that glass ceiling, they realize, oh, yeah, I'm not free. These are the measures that are in place to make sure that I do not have free reign to do what I want with my money, to go where I want, okay, to say what I want. You nothing but a slave. As long as Esau Edom is in power, Jake, you're a slave. And you will never have freedom. You'll never have liberty. Ever. Okay? You're just going to be in a different tax bracket. All thy lovers have forgotten thee. They seek thee not. For I have wounded thee with the wound of an enemy. That's the part that Jake don't want to acknowledge, is that we transgressed against the Lord. And so he brought this fitting punishment upon us. Really less than what we deserve. Jake don't want to acknowledge it. You want to, you know, Jake want to dodge accountability. Jake want to play the blame game. You want to point the finger. So the Lord wounded us with like the wound of an enemy. You know, he hit us hard. We in the worst condition as a people. We super fucked up. With the chastisement of a cruel one, for the multitude of thine iniquity, because thy sins were increased. Why criest thou for thine affliction? Thy sorrow is incurable for the multitude of thine iniquity, because thy sins were increased, I have done these things unto thee, because you sinned. Because Israel, we sinned against YAHAWASHI, so that's why the Lord has done these things unto us. Right? But guess what? The Lord about to lift this shit up off of us, man. We have to suffer for a time, but trust and believe that our sentence, we just about served it. Okay? In the midst of all these cruel and unfortunate events that are happening to our people, Yahawadah is going to return. Okay? There has to be suffering, there has to be that hour of temptation, but in the midst of all these things, when it comes to that climax, Yahawadah is going to return with the hosts of heaven, and we're going to be delivered. And the Lord's going to put a stop to all this. And we're going to see the actual fall of our enemies. And then all the things, the way we feel now, all the things that we've been suffering now, it's their turn. Namely, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. So verse 16, therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity. Yeah, that's the silver lining. When the scriptures, the Bible, because they claim to believe the Bible, they claim to love God, they swear on it, in God we trust, a God-fearing nation, right? Well, the Bible says the saints are patiently awaiting their enemies to fall. The saints are patiently awaiting the Lord to execute judgment on their behalf and avenge their innocent and righteous blood through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. Who's waiting for vengeance right now? Who's waiting for justification? Who's waiting to be, liberated? Who are the captive exiles? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Esau, this is his domain. Esau living it up. Esau is the one speaking proudly. This is our country. If you're illegal, get up out of here. Go back to your, speak English. Go back to Africa. Go back to... No one tells Esau nothing. No one says shit to this man. They take his side. They take the rich man's side. They justify him, in fact. Who has the power to initiate policy and decrees and lawmaking? That's the so-called white man. The chief house being Amalek, them small hats. Okay? So, who's going to be delivered? Who's going to be devoured? Okay? We are, the Israelites, are going to be delivered, and you Edomites are going to get devoured through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. Every one of them shall go into captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all they that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord, Yahweh, because they called thee an outcast, saying, This is Zion, whom no man seeketh after. Thus saith the Lord, Behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents, and have mercy on his dwelling places, and the city shall be builded upon her own heap, and the palace shall remain after the manner thereof. So that's what's about to happen. Alright? So, I pray the lessons edifying. Lord's will. It was exhorting and uplifting. And we understand, the situation, how serious it is, what our people are going through, the hell that the Northern Kingdom is catching, ultimately for our iniquities, but the Lord is going to deliver his elect. Okay? And Esau, sooner rather than later, that big ass, prideful ass mouth of his is gonna get shut for good. And all that shit that these people, these Edomites, from the elites to the average, six-pack Joe, they're gonna get their mouths shut for good. Okay? through the Spirit. So, double honors into my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect.